Record. All right, you guys, this team call, we're doing a little bit of training time and then a little bit of work time. And yes, I'd really like to stick to the clock and make it half an hour because it's summertime. You guys have trainings at your fingertips. A little plug, if you are not watching some sort of YouTube video every single day on Plexus, your brain is missing out. And you're going to find that your belief wanes a whole lot more than those who are specifically flooding their brains continually with mindset strengthening, skill set strengthening. Okay. Okay, we're going to start out with this. Oh, we're going old school today. Second Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. And I don't know why, but I have to read it from my Bible. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And I have gone back to this scripture over and over again over the years for my business because you know what I need more of for this business? Well, first, less fear and more power, that oomph to show up, right? It's going to be God's power within you. If you're a Christian here, you can bank on that. In your weakest times, that's when He will be strong. And then guess who gets the glory when you end up showing up during your weak times? Oh, not you, but God. Yeah, that's always fabulous. Mwah! For the heart of a Christian. Love, I need more love. This whole business, it is about leadership, loving those under you, wanting them to shine their brightest and even brighter than you. It is about loving our customers. And you know what love is? Love is patient. Love is really kind. Love does not give up. So even if you're amidst ghosting people right now, can I just tell you how many people are ghosting me right now? And then you know what? Quick little tip of how I'm getting back into conversation with them. I start talking about something that's not Plexus from their page or something that made me think of them. You know what I mean? Like if it were Allie, like she used to eat like her bagels, like I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I passed a bagel shop." And it made me think of you. And then you know what happens? They end up talking to me about Plexus again. And we're talking customers and people who are potential. So little tip for you, don't give up. Just talk about different things. Sometimes their brains shut off towards us. It's okay. So you need more power, love, self-control. Walk in it. Start walking in it today. Okay? Hey, so this little box back here, this is a little box. I've unboxed it. But you guys, yeah, it's been a long time coming. This is stuff that has been in a formulation stage with doctors who know what they're doing for a very long time. 2 years ago, we were sat down by one of our marketing guys. He's no longer at Plexus. He moved back to New York to be home. But he shared what he wanted to come out with Plexus and what he was working on. And Diamonds, we were standing and cheering and screaming at the stage in this meeting. We're like, and so we're doing that again. And I just started using something and I'm a little nervous because I have a situation going on and I'm still rebuilding from, and it could maybe for me not be the best fit for right now, but I'm doing it anyway for your sake. Um, Basically, in 15 days, the clinical studies are showing results on multiple accounts. So good for summer. It's so good for all ages. That's all I'm gonna say. Convention people, this one is different. It's because we have fresh executives this year in 2025. Plexus has really gone a different route with the way they're training us, who they're hiring, who they're bringing in, what they're doing with the website, and you're gonna just want to feel all that energizing buzz all next week. So, so happy for those of you investing in your business in that way. We're gonna go right into resilience. Okay, I have a handful of things for you. I don't think we can hear enough about the word resilience in network marketing. And here's what it is. Let me define it for us. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks and to learn how to adapt to change and to keep going in the face of challenges. So, three things. Don't you so want that in all of life, not just our businesses? Resilience, the ability to recover quickly from setbacks. Like we need this on our walls, on our bathroom mirror, adapt to change, and keep going in the face of challenges. And I will tell you, the only way I made it to senior Ruby, the only way I made it to Emerald was resilience. The only way I hit diamond and I'm still here today is flat out resilience. Okay, in simpler terms too, I really, really like this. I don't know where I first heard this, but you've probably heard it before. Resilience is like your bounce back muscle. You bounce back. It's like when you're working out and you like, oh, I don't know if I can do one more set and you drop the weight or whatever, and then you're like, no, I am going to. Like as much as that hurt, as much as I thought I was done, I'm gonna bounce back. It's breaking your leg and being in bed for I don't know, months and feeling so discouraged that you don't even want to go back to the gym because you know you're starting all over and maybe you've gained 20 pounds because you haven't moved. I don't know. But then you're like, no, I gotta bounce back. I don't care where my starting point is. I gotta bounce back. Okay. It's what keeps you showing up in Plexus even after a no, a disappointment, a hard day, a hard week, a hard month, a hard year. And in network marketing, I personally believe resilience means these specific things. And I feel like this is so relatable for you. Look at who's here, Larissa on her vacay. So happy. I had to mute you real quick. But in network marketing, I personally believe resilience means not quitting when somebody ghosts you, not spiraling when a teammate drops off, and deciding not to doubt yourself when your results are slow. You guys, it's staying in the game long enough to win. I've told you over and over again when I meet Jules at the pool or at the beach or whatever with Plexus trips, my favorite thing is I'm like, okay, first, before we like just talk about regular life, because we are not on the beach just talking about Plexus the whole time. Like you're like talking about the Lord, your faith, marriage, parenting, all sorts of things. But man, every single jewel or diamond, I try to remember to ask, like, how'd you get to Jewel? How did you get here? And they're like, I didn't quit. Everything looked like I should quit. Everything, all the signs were quit. Now's the time. This isn't for me, but I didn't. Yikes. Are we taking that seriously, right? Okay. So here are five examples. I love examples and I love check marks. Can you tell? Like lately, this is the road I'm taking with our team calls. Because personally, I'm a note taker and my brain functions better if I can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, five examples of non-resilient mindsets here in network marketing that I'm going to couple with very bold, very empowering reframes. We're going to reframe these non-resilient mindsets that we all fall into. We're going to reframe these to help us build resilience and grow in our leadership. So, number one example of a non-resilient mindset, no one is responding. No one is taking my polls. No one is commenting on my posts. No one's liking my stuff. I must be annoying. I must not be good at this. Here's the reframe of that right away. Let's nip that, right? The resilience reframe is here's the deal, self. BK, people are busy and they're not bothered. In fact, they're so busy, they can't be bothered. They're scrolling past, moving on, moving on. What I am doing and what you are doing, we are planting seeds, and seeds take time to grow. If we plant the seed and stop watering and start applying the sun and different layering things, stop showing up, pull back for a week, that seed is going to sit there in the ground and it might even dry up and die. Okay? So people are busy, they're not bothered. We are planting seeds, and seeds take time to grow. The next example of a non resilient mindset in network marketing is she quit. So I must not be a good leader. She quit. She turned off her subscription. She deleted her account. She stopped showing up in the group chat. She stopped coming to calls. She stopped putting me in three ways. I must not be a good leader. You guys, we need to reframe those things so quickly before our brains have a chance to run with that and spiral and get to a place where our emotions and our belief are so affected that we're either paralyzed, we're beating ourselves up, we're hiding away, and we're discouraged. So here it is. That reframe when somebody quits, we need to say this and believe this. Her journey is her journey. My job is to inspire her, to love her, to lead her, not to carry her. I keep showing up for the ones who are ready, or that one that is ready, or someone out there that I know has got to be ready, and they just haven't seen me yet. I just haven't gotten to them yet. So, you guys, her journey is hers. My journey is mine. My job is to inspire, to lead, to love, but it's not to carry. I keep showing up for the ones who are ready. Okay. Anybody like that reframe? I really love that reframe. It's a good one. Next, non-resilient mindset is this is a big one, you guys. We say to ourselves, I'm behind. I feel so behind. I'm going backwards. I'm behind. Everyone else is growing. Everyone else is further along. Here is your resilience reframe, friends. And you've heard this a billion times, but I still need to hear it personally. Comparison is a thief. Comparison will zap your joy, your mental energy, and your hope. It is wrong to look to the right and to the left and to compare ourselves. It's wrong. You guys, so here is the reframe telling yourself, reminding yourself, and your downline comparison is a thief, and progress is personal. Progress is personal, and I'm further along than I was last month. I know somebody out there is thinking, nah, BK, my points are lower. I know somebody is thinking this. My points were higher last month and they're lower this month at this time. It is time for us to look at the progress in our actions and how we're thinking and how quickly we bounce back. It's moments like right now, the choice to bounce back and reframe. This job really does require a lot of self-awareness. And it's difficult because it's the stuff comes to the surface and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to look at it. Ew, yuck, what do I do with this? Right. So it's dealing with the self a lot. But man, the mind is powerful. You might not even realize where you've been spiraling and why you've been feeling low belief and feel discouraged and ready to quit once again. But it's got to be one of these. It's got to be one of these non-resilient mindset situations. Okay. The next, I think we're on number four. Number four, non-resilient mindset that we got to tweak fast. I already posted about this. I already posted my health journey. I'm like, people are probably sick of it. People are probably sick of my lives. People are probably sick of my stories. People are probably sick of me sharing about products. I already posted about this. People are probably sick of it. You guys, here's the refrain right now. You guys, most people don't even see your stuff because less than 8% of your network will see just one of the things you post once a week. That's why in network marketing, if you want growth, you're going to have to post every day. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear it. But I think the quicker we embrace that and make that a habit and learn that skill, it's going to get more simple and it will actually get easier. Okay. So this resilience reframe we want to say to ourselves when we've been like thinking, I already posted this, I'm such a pain, people are probably so sick of me. No, we say, hey, wake up. How social media works right now is that most people didn't even see it, and the right person needs to hear it again. The right person needs to hear it again. You guys, I followed my upline Corey for like 8 or 9 months. And I didn't even like her post. I didn't even think to, because I just was like, what is this? What is she doing? Took me so long. And then when I finally did reach out, you know what I was like? What are you doing, friend? This seems sketchy. This doesn't seem like you. Why is it pink? What are you doing? Why are you focused on weight loss? Okay. You guys, I needed to see things over and over and over again. You're going for that next one person. We got to stop looking for the masses. We got to stop, I'm going to say this, being these massive recruiters. Yeah, I think you will recruit more and more as you and me, as we show up more consistently with the same simple message over and over and over again and share other people's stories. Are you going to be a bigger recruiter? Absolutely. But if you are wanting to earn more than $1,000 a month in this business, this has to shift in your brain to be someone who draws people who tend to be leaders and who would potentially be developed into a leader. 5 leaders, 3 to 5 leaders, people who have grit and have decided to have resilience in this with you. There aren't many of us. There aren't many of us. When you look at my GG Biz chat, who's even like putting emojis on stuff that I share or people that are even interacting in there, there's not a ton of us. Have you noticed? You guys, my last paycheck was $14,000. Um, can we let that just, I can't even let that hit. It's, this is for real. But you're going to have to constantly reframe. Most people didn't even see my last post. And the right person needs to hear it again. Put that sticky on your phone or your laptop or somewhere. Okay. This last, potentially non-resilient mindset number 5 is this idea of mine flopped. I'm just not cut out for this. Like this event, this messenger event that I thought was going to bring in a couple people for my level 1 didn't. It flopped. The way I was going to show up in stories and share the reset every single day and get like somebody to get a free reset and a 30-day system, it's flopping. I don't think I'm cut out with it for this. If I could tell you how many times I said over the years, David, I might not be cut out for this. This might not be for me, right? Here's the reframe. What I'm getting right now is feedback, not failure. I learned because I tested something and now it's time to adjust. Now it's time to adjust. This was feedback, not failure. And you guys, there's nothing wrong with failing forward too. Maybe for you, you need to be like, this was a failure. This sucked. Go to your upload and be like, oh, I thought I was going to go Ruby in this month and I did this, and it failed. But I learned something about myself. I tested something and now I'm ready to adjust. That's who us leaders want to work with, right? Isn't it true? Don't you want those people on your team? If you want those people on your team, if I want those people on my team, guess what we have to do? Become that person to inspire those people forward. You're going to have so many stories to tell your team, the failures, the readjusting. Oh, the testing, right? So basically, the fact of the matter is this. Every top leader you admire, you guys, and that I admire, got told no more times than they can count. They just didn't take it personally. They adjusted and they had resilience. In this business, you really don't need perfection. You don't need to fill out your whole IPA sheet. You know what you need? You need grit. We're all growing in that together. When you see other people in our organization, in GG and in your smaller teams, sharing how they failed and then they decide to get back up again with just fresh vision, do you know how strengthening that is to all of us? This is a team sport, you guys. We cannot let each other just fall off. No, we link up and we say, I'm going to help you stand up and we're going to march forward together. Let's go. You're not quitting on a bad day or a bad week or a bad month, right? So, you guys, we need the ability to reset, to reframe really fast. So, let's reframe fast and let's reach out again fast. And that this bounce back thing, your bounce back speed really is going to be your superpower. Bounce back speed. Okay. For those of you who want to stay for a couple minutes and do a little bit of work, please do. I'm probably going to stay on for just about 15 minutes because I have stories to put up and two people we're having to work so hard to layer. You guys, people are not getting back to me really fast right now. And I keep having to remind myself, it's because it's June. People are busy. It's because it's June. Continue on. Be in their messages, be on their pages, give them deadlines, get on the phone. This gal really wanted to get on the phone with me yesterday. You guys, I was almost like, oh, why? And I did. And she's like, yeah, I'm ready to order. I'm totally ready to order. And I feel like that is going to be a huge part of how we work through this summer and through the rest of the sale. You guys, we're giving away free resets. Make it easy for people. Please go to Gigi Social. I've uploaded just a couple of post ideas. You don't have to have a reset box with you to post about reset. There are ways to do it. Hold a different drink. Hold whatever Nikayla's has in her hand. I don't even know what that is. It looks like iced coffee. It really does not matter what in the world she's holding. You could hold a mug and pretend like that's one of the soups. No one's gonna know. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, but talk about reset. People are really going to need actions in your polls, in stories. I'm not seeing a lot of you guys giving an action after you share, like DM me this for this, take this poll. You guys, it's really, really important. They're going to find somebody else to sign up with that has that little clicker button. And it really actually makes your stuff be plowed into Instagram and Facebook more because you're using the app. Does that make sense? So go to Gigi Social if you're like, I have not posted on free reset today. I don't care if you posted about Plexus last night. If that post does not have comments on it and movement in it right now, post again. Post again. It's okay to have three Plexus posts right after the other. Did you know that? Most people aren't even going to see it. So get it out there so the right person does. I also put something in Gigi Social. Let us know if you need to be added to that page of an idea by, of course, Trisha Rieger. Okay. She is working so hard to teach her team the basics again of being in stories, what that looks like, because it is an art. It is an art. You're watching Ali Bashand ad people struggling to recruit. There's an art to her stories. There's a rhyme and a reason. You'll notice she sandwiches her Plexus stuff with personal stuff that brings either entertainment or education or inspiration. And always, always in her Plexus stories, there is a call to action. People really need that right now. You guys, the industry is changing. It's another reason why I'm so glad that Eric Worre's coming to convention because he's bringing us the real scoop of what's going on out there. I will say this, those not growing in leadership are not going to last very long in this industry anymore. We have to raise our lids and show our network we know how to help them. And I want to give you more confidence to be able to boldly say that in stories. People want to follow somebody who has confidence, and you do know how to help them. You know why? Because you always know where to get the information. You always know, right? You go to your sponsor, you go to Gigi Community, you go to Gigi Biz, you go to Plexus Go Up, but we want to help you forward one step at a time. So I'm going to pause this. If you have not posted, I'm so serious, pull up an old cute picture. No one's going to notice that you reuse one of your old pictures of you and your pink drink. You don't need a fresh one. I'm serious. Feel free if you want to do it right now. Put up a post right now. Tweak the verbiage that I put in GG Social, add some emojis so that Facebook and Instagram is like, oh my gosh, the same post is everywhere. Okay. Let's grow in resilience. I'm so proud of you guys showing up. I know a lot of the behind the scenes with you guys. You guys know a lot of mine. And this is when it counts. These are the stories you're going to tell your future team, your future business builders. I was thinking that way when I was going through hard times. That helped me. My husband reminded me of that a lot. What you're going through right now, you want to make it through so you can help your team in the future know that they can make it through too. Okay, okay. It looks like we have someone special on our call. Now I'm getting so mixed up with the Kaylas and the Kayleys and the Caseys. So I am figuring this out. So embarrassing. But I think because she's a Zoom user, but she popped on at the very beginning of the call, I believe it's Kayla Parker. Is it Kayla? Did I?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a Kayla. Welcome to our call. So happy to have you.
Yes, thanks for having me.
At the beginning of the call, I'm like, we have a Zoom user that freaks me out because sometimes they're trolls and they do scary things in the calls. And she unmuted herself and made sure I knew it was Kayla Parker. Okay, I'm pausing myself and please go post. The action will make you feel so good. And we can comment on one another's posts. After you post, go comment on customers' posts, on potentials. Get in stories today. There is a very good idea, again, done by Trisha Rigger. I put it in our GG Biz chat. Copycat it with your cute face. People want to see your darling face all over again. Share your story all over again. Okay, muting.